So now in this video, what we want to do, we're going to do Logic Pro, as you can see right here. And I'm going to use my MPC XL and record in here and make some music with it. Let's press play start. As you can see, I've got the tracks moving up in here. So we want to also create a template. So when we keep using the system, it'll be the same each time I use it and there'll be no problems whatsoever. Now, that's where it's simply is that I have the outputs of the MPC going directly into our Logic software using the USB-C cable. Let's check that out. So before we set up, we want to make sure we got everything going on correctly. So let's look at our MPC XL and make sure our output settings are set up perfect. So we're going to go right here in MPC XL. I'm going to go to mixing. So I'm going to my mixer mode. I'm going to press it twice. Now I'm in pad mixer. And in my pad mixer, I want to see my IO set up right here. So you can see right here, I've got my sounds all set up to go out of an output. Let me grab a pointer right here so you can see what I'm talking about. Right here, you see it. That's USB 1 output out my USB-C cable. That's 2, 3, 4, and so on. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All the sounds are going through the USB output. And that's how the Logic Pro software will hear them. So next, what I want to make sure I can do, we need to make sure we have a MIDI communication between the MPC XL and the Logic Pro. Next, what I want to do is do my MIDI setup on my MPC XL. So I'm going to press, let's see, menu, go to preferences right here. I'm already set here for this page. The MIDI sync right here. Now you'll notice here my MIDI sync, I have everything selected. I have the track, the control, and the global. I tend to use my MPCs a lot with different softwares and different keyboards. So here, this is my MIDI input. This is the output right here. All right. I also have enabled the MIDI ports when discovered. That's up there. We have MIDI control mode output, and that's USB MIDI port 1. Now next here, we want to receive this control from my software, which is Logic Pro. So say it says here, receive MIDI time code, which is MTC, and I can also receive MMC. Either one of those will help work to control my MPC. I can also send, if I want to control something else, I can send MIDI clock right here, as you can see. So that's my setup. And next we'll look at the MIDI for Logic. So now that I got my MPC XL set up, let's check out. I'm going to press play on my MPC XL. And you can see the music going through all the tracks right here. I've got 16 tracks set up here. And you hear the audio. Press stop. Now I'm going to explain to you how this works. I'm going to go over here to my file menu here. And you'll see here, I can go here to Logic Pro settings. On the Logic, I want to go to audio first. I'll select audio. Once I do, you'll see here my audio input is going to be my MPC XL. My buffer size is 512. And I'm using my output right here, Telestream audio capture for my video to capture the audio. Now also, I want to make sure that the software can see the outputs. So as you can see right here, these are the outputs, right? And we know those are right there, 1 and 2. But we want to see the inputs actually. I come to inputs, we want to make sure we can see all 24 of them. And you see here also there's inputs 1 through 24. 1 through 24, that's both left and right. So this is possible stereo on either side. Got that? That's left and right, 1 input, left and right, 2 inputs. You got that? So input 1, input 2 are all left and rights. Now, to make sure this works out pretty cool too, I'm checking out general right here. And what I'm making sure what's happening here is the recording process is going to be okay. Because I want to make sure there's no problem with the recording. This makes it easier for us to get this done properly. So you see here we have 32-bit float. and I have WAV file selected. Now, the reason why this is going on is because we got to make sure we don't get any dithering going on or aliasing. Now, what that aliasing and dithering does, it creates these pops and clicks you hear digitally, like you would normally hear with a CD years ago and other items that are just too much digitally, just created where there's not enough of a float in there and the bit depth is wrong. So this keeps us really tight, great sound too as well. And we have our recording project settings also as well right here. Our counting's correct. Automatic colorizing of tracks, I like to have it all the time. Each take could be colorized when I do extra vocal overs or someone wants to repeat doing vocals. I want to have different colors of each one of those particular countings or each time I do a new vocal. So our paths are set up here for the audio. Now next, let's look at the MIDI. Now we go to MIDI right here. I want to make sure we're going to sync in that when I press play on my Logic Pro software, that this software works and tells the MPC to let's go. Let's check this out. I'm going to go here to MIDI Sync. And I get the MIDI Sync here. You'll see here I have the MPC XL, USB-C MIDI output 1 is my destination. The clock is set here. I have no delay in my clock. The milliseconds are accurately starting from the time I strike it. We have the PDC, the MTC, and the MMC are selected here. Okay, and that's my MIDI sync settings. And once that's all set up there, you can see here, MIDI machine control is MMC. Let's close this out and close this out. I just need to press play here on my Logic Pro software and the MPC will start running. There you go. I'll press stop several times. And that's how we do it. That's how we control it and we can record directly into the system. So you can see that's all set up there. I can press record right here. Now we get a delay from hearing this metronome right here. And you can see right here, you can see the parts being recorded directly into Logic Pro software. It's a cool way to actually do beats on one device, bring them into another really cool software, and improve on them, even getting here and master inside of Logic Pro with some great plugins, and uses the mastering element inside of Logic Pro. Now I'll press stop right here on my Logic Pro software. And there are my tracks, they're right there. Now normally I would just go back and label all these tracks, but that's the reason why this comes out this way too, if it's not labeled. But you can at least see what the sounds are right here, and I can always play it back to. It's playing. I can come back here and turn off all these record buttons, and we'll see that the software is playing back the tracks, and we're not hearing back what the MPC is spitting at us, because remember, the MPC is still hooked up to us. So we're going to make sure the MPC is not giving us something we don't need to hear. So I'll hear it again. Checking our recording. I'll pull up X here. I can see the mixing console right inside of Logic Pro. Make room here on the edge. And that's how we can record our MPC XL into Logic Pro.